Hi, I'm Viram.
Hey, what's going on, my guys? That was cringy. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I should cut that out. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back at it with some Destiny 2 gameplay, with a little bit of commentary over the top. Might as well do that while I'm grinding some strikes. I wanted to actually talk about some of the things that I touched on in the last video. I touched on some of my fitness goals, some of the fitness stuff that I've been working on. So I figured I'd start with kind of reiterate what some of my goals are. Right now, my goals are to get down to at least 220 pounds this year, and with an ultimate goal of getting under 200. Hey, post edit Viram here. Forgot to add that I've been 300 plus pounds several times in my life, where I've hit the 300 mark, I've lost the weight, and then I went right back up to 300, lost the weight, went back up to 300, but not like all the way down. I've went down to 230 was my lowest, and then I went back up to 300, and then I went down to 260, back up to 300, and now I'm kind of on my last straw and going down. So, just more context to the video. See ya. The hardest thing that's going to be for me is breaking that 200 mark. If I can get past the 220 mark, I can for sure convince myself to get under 200. I did want to talk about kind of how my diet is right now. For those who don't know, I work 4 days a week and I have 3 days off at the moment. My breakfasts are different depending on if it's a work day or an off work day. Right now, on my days off, I normally wake up, I sit around and I'm like, oh man, I don't really want to cook, but it's just 4 scrambled eggs, so it doesn't take very long, so it's a very easy thing for me to be like, okay, whatever, I'll just cook that. And then I do some low calorie toast, just to give it some extra texture. Now, I normally season it with salt and pepper, because I mean, what maniac just eats plain eggs? Over the top of it, I normally throw sriracha or some sort of hot sauce, because I can't help but be a sucker for spicy. For the days that I work, I have some stuff that's... Hold on, let me get my train of thought. For my breakfast for work, I have some frozen things that I get from Walmart. They're the great value, like protein bowls that it's meat lovers, so it's got like sausage, bacon, and whatever else in it with eggs and potatoes. They're not great like sodium wise or like all that other jazz. It's got good protein for my goals. The calories in it are fine for my goals, and they're easy to make, especially since I can sit down and eat them at work. If I did have sauce, I would definitely put some hot sauce or sriracha on it, because like it is so bland and like dry. But I also think I'm just kind of tired of it. I do need to find like a substitute for my work lunch or work breakfast, because I'm kind of tired of eating those bowls. Eat void. So, speaking of, well, not speaking of, but some people might think I'm crazy, but for my work lunches and my days off, I eat turkey sandwiches. That's like the only thing I eat. So, it's 6 ounces of turkey, and then I have 2 slices of low-fat cheese, and right now I'm going with a nice crispy, not crispy, pepper jack with 2 slices of my low-calorie bread that I have. As a snack with my sandwich, I have some Dannon Light Fit yogurt cups. The flavors that I get are vanilla, coconut, and strawberry cheesecake, which they're delicious, by the way. They are around 80 calories, and I can't help but love them. They're low in calories. They've got like 12 grams of protein, which helps with my goals. It's a nice side to have with my sandwich. And it keeps me from eating like chips and all that dense, dry foods. I also have some protein shakes. I normally have a protein shake between my breakfast and lunch that kind of keep me satiated. But as I've kind of been on this journey a little bit, I just have my protein shake at lunch. It's 130 calories and 23 grams of protein. It's first form, but yes, that is what I have for lunch. And I said that in the most awkward and painful way I could think of. Wasted my super. What's next? So after a little while, typically an hour or two before I go to the gym, I have another protein shake, the same one, so I can get some snacks in. I was doing protein bars, but the protein bars were higher in calories for less protein and more carbs. So I decided, oh, I'll just drink more protein shakes, which has helped me so far. What the hell? That guy just disappeared. But I have a non-stimulant pre-workout that I'm using right now due to I like being able to sleep at night, and having caffeine late at night will keep me up forever. But yeah, so my pre-workout, it's non-stimulant. Right now, the flavor I have is blackberry lemonade, which let me tell you, that thing, it's not quite sour and it's not quite sweet. It's kind of in between, but it always makes me like grit my teeth a little bit. Like, it's good, but it's like so good that you have like a visceral reaction to it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but that's where I get like all my creatine and like all that other stuff in there. My pre-workout has all that stuff in there. And then I hit the gym, and then once I get done with the gym, I have a post-workout protein that I drink. That's 110 calories, 23 grams of protein, and that stuff is delicious. It is mint chocolate cookies train. It's mint chocolate cookies or whatever. It's supposed to taste like the mint thin cookies, Girl Scout cookies train, but it's good for post-workout due to it being like a quick digesting protein, so it doesn't like keep you satiated for a long time. But it's a good in between from driving home from the gym and dinner. For my dinners, I've been doing chicken and rice bowls. Nothing too crazy, it's just chicken on top of rice. Right now, I'm doing 172 grams of chicken, and it's 1 cup of cooked rice. So I don't really know the macros off the top of my head, but I can tell you that it hits the spot. You throw some sriracha or some hot sauce on there. I know I've mentioned hot sauce a couple of times, but like that 0-calorie spice, you cannot go wrong with. And that's pretty much it for my diet. Sometimes I have a sweet tooth. Like, don't get me wrong, everyone kind of has a sweet tooth every now and then. But I get, whenever I'm feeling super sweet and I need that, you know, scratch to my itch, I normally get a ice cream that's, the brand is called Halo Top. They're like 300 calories ish for different flavors, 16 to 17 grams of protein, and I mean, it's 300 calories for the pint. It's not like 1200 calories per pint like you would get in some like Ben and Jerry's or something like that. It's 300 calories for the whole thing. So even with eating it and then having no self-control to stop, I am not killing my calories, which with my diet, I'm eating around 17 to 1800 calories, and then you add the 300, so that knocks me up to 2000 or so, but that still means that I'm in a calorie deficit. I wanted to talk about some of my gym stuff that I do. I don't do like a whole bunch of cardio. I'm still kind of getting into that, but I've been doing like cardio weightlifting, throwing a rest day here and there. My favorite weightlifting workouts for a little bit now have been incline chest press and incline dumbbell curls for your biceps. I don't know what it is about them, but like I feel so strong doing it for some reason, and I feel like the burn is so nice. And I'm not an active person. I'm not super active. I'm not the most healthy guy in the world or all that stuff, or I haven't been. But let me tell you, when that burn feels good, that burn feels good. Basically, those workouts like make me feel like I'm getting stronger every single week. I feel like I can keep increasing the weight, even though I'm not increasing the weight, but the pump it makes me feel and how I feel, like I just feel stronger every week. Hey, let me in.
Looks like the trickster left you a present. I always hated her. But she made me laugh.
I can tell you something else too. One of the biggest things that I've always struggled with is like flaming out really fast, or lacking motivation or discipline or any of that good stuff. I noticed that like my progress isn't very fast, and it's very hard to want that delayed gratification. And I can tell you that the amount that I've used ChatGPT as just a way to like motivate myself, ask questions like, oh man, should I even go to the gym today? Or hey, I'm like really tired, is a rest day gonna hurt my progress? And it always tells me like, oh yeah, you should go, or oh yeah, you know, a rest day's fine here, it's not gonna hurt you. And I mean, I know it's programmed to be like super agreeable, but I think like for me, I put it logically, like I'm putting my thoughts and personal feelings into this, so it's like a reflection of me telling myself, and I don't know how else to explain it other than like I feel like I'm talking to myself and motivating myself to go and staying disciplined. And I've always thought like being a motivational speaker would be like one of the things that I could do when I'm older, but I have like crippling social anxiety and stage fright is the worst. But I maybe, you know, making videos and with this platform, it's kind of my other way of doing that. But I wanted to basically just tell you, hey, if you're on your own journey and you have like your own goals, keep showing up, keep getting it done. As cheesy as it sounds, and how like anybody can tell you like, oh yeah, you can do it if you put in enough work and enough time and all that good stuff. But it's true. I mean, you just keep showing up, you keep putting on that grind, you're gonna get it done. It's not about being perfect about your goal or being perfect each and every day to reach your goal. It's about just showing up every day and taking it a step at a time, a step forward. Sometimes one day you take 2 steps back, but forward's always coming. The next day's coming. If you've made it this far, I just want to tell you that I appreciate you hanging out while I kind of talk about my fitness and watching some of the gameplay that, I'm gonna be honest, I totally forgot just everything that I just did. I was talking and just autopiloted through these strikes, so let me know what you think of that. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and tell me in the comments why you didn't like it. But if you really liked it, or you really loved it, or there's something that really struck a chord with you, let me know. Let me know if you're on your own grind, if you're going on your own personal growth and journey. Drop a comment down below and let me know. I'm gonna be sure to read all the comments. Just let me know how your goals are going. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces. Oh, you're still here. I know why you're still here. Here you go.